Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an exciting world of fantasy fiction inspired by Greek mythology. I've put together a list of 10 fantastic books that take those ancient tales and spin them into new, immersive stories. Let's get into it. First up, Circe by Madeline Miller. Released in 2018, this book follows the life of Circe, the enchantress from the Odyssey. But instead of just being a side character, Circe gets her own story. She's exiled to an island where she hones her magical powers, transforming into a powerful, independent witch. It's a stunning exploration of loneliness, power, and self-discovery. If you love strong female protagonists, this one's for you. And it's my top recommendation from this list. I'll tell you why in a bit, but first, let's check out the rest of the list. Next, we have The Song of Achilles, also by Madeline Miller, from 2011. This time, Miller tells the story of Achilles and his companion, Patroclus. It's a love story set against the backdrop of the Trojan War. But don't worry, there's still plenty of heroism and tragedy for you history buffs. The emotional depth in this book is what sets it apart. Then we've got Ariadne by Jennifer Saint, which came out in 2021. Ariadne, the princess of Crete, helps Theseus kill the Minotaur, but after being abandoned by him, she chooses her own fate. It's a tale of love, betrayal, and most importantly, sisterhood. Jennifer Saint really breathes new life into the women of Greek myth with this one. Next is The Silence of the Girls by Pat Barker from 2018. This is a retelling of the Iliad, but from Briseis's perspective. She's the queen who becomes Achilles' concubine, and through her eyes we see the brutal realities of war. It's a powerful, raw novel that really flips the traditional heroic narrative on its head. Margaret Atwood's The Penelopiad is next, and it's a fascinating read from 2005. Penelope, the wife of Odysseus, finally gets to tell her side of the story. What's amazing is that she does this from the underworld, and let's just say, she has a lot to say about Odysseus's escapades and what went down with her maids. Coming in next is The Children of Jocasta by Natalie Haynes from 2017. This book reimagines the Oedipus myth through the eyes of Jocasta, Oedipus's mother, and Ismene, his daughter. It's a gripping tale that dives deep into family tragedy and trauma. Colm Tóibín's House of Names, released in 2017, is a dark retelling of the Oresteia. Clytemnestra, Orestes, and Electra are all caught up in a web of vengeance and betrayal. If you like psychological depth and dark family drama, you'll love this one. For a modern twist, we have Lore by Alexandra Bracken, which came out in 2021. Every 7 years, gods are hunted, and their powers are claimed by mortals who kill them. Lore, a descendant of Perseus, is pulled into this deadly game. It's fast-paced, thrilling, and gives ancient myths a fresh, modern spin. For the Most Beautiful by Emily Hauser from 2017 takes us back to the Trojan War, but through the eyes of Chryseis and Briseis, two women affected by the war. Hauser highlights the romance, betrayal, and the sacrifice that came with the conflict, giving a voice to the often forgotten women of the war. And finally, we have Lovely War by Julie Berry, released in 2019. This book is set during World War I, but the gods of Greek mythology, like Aphrodite and Ares, are deeply involved in the characters' love stories. It's emotional, heart-wrenching, and a really unique blend of history and mythology. So there you have it, 10 amazing books inspired by Greek myths. But now let me tell you why Circe is my top pick. Circe's story is so compelling because, unlike many Greek mythological figures who are defined by the heroes around them, Circe steps into the spotlight on her own. Madeline Miller takes an often sidelined character from the Odyssey and transforms her into a fully developed, complex individual with her own struggles and triumphs. Her journey from a misunderstood outcast to a powerful, independent witch who controls her own destiny is captivating. What really sets Circe apart is the way Miller weaves themes of loneliness, power, and the struggle for identity into the narrative. Circe is constantly evolving, and as she comes into her own, readers are invited to reflect on their own paths to self-discovery. Plus, the writing is just beautiful. Miller's prose is lyrical and elegant, making Circe's world both magical and deeply relatable. If you're a fan of stories where characters reclaim their agency, challenge their fate, and create their own future, Circe will resonate with you. It's not just a retelling, it's a reimagining that brings new life to a forgotten figure from ancient myth. That's why Circe is my #1 recommendation from this list. You'll be thinking about this book long after you've finished it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more book recommendations. See you next time.